In this video, I am going to discuss about the first chapter of physics. So let's first discuss about the science. What is science? Science can be defined as a systematic study of nature performed through observations and experimentations, and lastly their interpretations before drawing any conclusion. The collective study of this knowledge gave birth to the various branches of science. Science is basically divided into two main branches: physical science and biological science. Physical science again divided into physics and chemistry, whereas biological science divided into two: botany and zoology. So now let's discuss in detail about the physics. The word physics was taken from the Greek word physis, which means nature. It is a branch of science which deals with the study of matter, energy, measurements, and laws governing the various phenomena in nature. Physics is classified into different sections like heat, light, sound, etc. Marvels of physics. Physics plays an important role in our day-to-day life. In most of our activities, directly or indirectly, laws of physics are involved. We see the twinkling of stars, the planets, the satellite, the radar. We use telephone, television, AC, CD player, and so many other electrical and electronic gadgets. All these inventions are based on some laws which are the efforts of our scientists to prove the facts of various laws of physics and to determine the accuracy of such facts. We use different tools contributed by the great physicists from time to time. Physics lays the foundation of modern technology and scientific advancement in various fields of life to save time, space, and energy. We cannot imagine our life without computers and mobile phones. Computers, the modern mechanical innovations, and information technology have transformed our lives. In today's times, computer, internet facility, and mobile phones are the most important contributions of physics. Today's time is the best example. In this situation, online classes are going on, and this is possible because of internet facility and mobile phones. So now let's discuss the first chapter, that is the matter. Matter is defined as anything which occupies space and has mass. It can be perceived by our sense of smell, touch, sight, hearing, and taste. Air, water, hydrogen, oxygen, milk, oil, minerals are all different kinds of matter because all of them occupy space and have mass. Things like food, clothes, table, chair, plants, trees, they are also the examples of matter. Thus, the word matter is used to cover all the substances and materials, living and non-living, of which universe is composed of. So now let's discuss then the composition of matter. Ancient Indian philosophers considered that all kinds of matter is made up of 5 elements. And which are the 5 elements? The first is sky, air, fire, water, and earth, and they are called Panch Tattva. Maharishi Kannad, an Indian philosopher, was perhaps the first to suggest that all forms of matter are composed of very small particles known as Anu, and that each Anu may be made up of still smaller particles called Parmanu. Greek thinker Democritus called these tiny particles as atoms. Thus, matter is composed of tiny particles known as atoms. However, the number of particles in matter can be very large. For example, a drop of water contains about 10 to the power 21 particles of water in it. 1 kg of hydrogen contains 6.02 into 10 to the power 26 particles of hydrogen in it. These particles are so small that we cannot see them even with a microscope. But an atom may not exist free in nature. John Dalton, an English chemist, experimentally found that matter is made up of molecules. A molecule is made up of one or more than one atoms of same kind or different kinds. A molecule can exist free in nature, and this is the basic difference between the atom and a molecule. That atom may not exist free in nature, but a molecule can exist free in nature. A molecule consisting of one atom is called a monoatomic molecule, and the example of monoatomic molecules are neon, argon, xenon, krypton, etc. A molecule having two atoms is called a diatomic molecule. An example, hydrogen molecule, oxygen molecule, nitrogen molecule, etc. A molecule having more than two atoms is called polyatomic molecule. And the example, water molecule, ammonia molecule, etc. Now, the characteristics of particles of matter. The particles of matter called molecules have the following characteristics. The first is they are very small in size. Second, they have spaces between them. Third, they are in constant random motion. And fourth, they always attract each other. Now, in detail, the characteristics of particles of matter I'll discuss in the next video. Till then, have a nice day.